Oh, what?
We walked outside.
We have teleported. It is 1:30 in the morning. We having a good night, everybody? So what is this interesting thing that you wanted to show me? The trump card and the videotape. These two pieces of evidence together make for the ultimate hand. And this is where the real meaning behind Detective Bad's words will be realized. Detective Gumshoe! Yes, sir! I didn't. I still have things to snack on. What you see here is security footage shot just before the KG-8 murder occurred. From this footage, we know that the card is a directives card from the smuggling ring. I guess that... Okay, but also, counter-argument, this is Ace Attorney and weirder things have happened.
Listen, Alba, I knew a man who interrogated a parrot. A bird.
I'm now dating that. Well, it's, you know, it's one of those it's complicated type things. Don't worry about it. But there is a very easy way for me to prove that they are in fact one and the same. All we have to do is simply take a look at this. A section of the text has been obscured by blood, but it's clear the writing is Cadopian. According to the Detective Bad, silence you. It's what is written here, along with the method to be used and where she lived. The evil intent displayed in the writing will not go unpunished. It can truly do be a tragedy.
You snacking on?
Tortilla chips. I need to eat something if I'm gonna get through those.
That's fine, that's fine.
We'll probably have to break in like another hour to get food.
Yeah.
I'll let you pause. This will give me a moment to eat real quick.
Okay, niece has been found, I think.
The blood belonged to the victim of the KG-8 incident. With a bit of DNA testing, we can very easily verify that as fact, if you want to know. I got, the easiest way to explain it is not Chipotle, but it's just better than Chipotle and cheaper than Chipotle. It's just a place that's here. It's really good.
That's it.
And I got tortilla chips with it. I did finish them earlier, so I'm eating them now. With a bit of DNA testing, we can very easily verify that as fact. If you have no objections, then I'd like for you to take a look at this next piece of footage. The car that has passed by in front of the victim's apartment building. It is an official Cadopian government car. What? Detective Gumshoe, if you could please magnify the footage. You can't do that! What?
Oh my god, every time they do that, and shows like they zoom in on the footage.
Enhance!
Enhance! Clear image of person's face.
No. That's not... What does he do? And we put in a fucking VHS. What does he do? He's just like, gotcha, sir. Puts a magnifying glass up.
Magnify it, Gumshoe.
Oh my god. Oh, there's the card in his breast pocket. The shape of this pocket and the directives card in it. It tells us that without a doubt this person in the car is Mr. Cochin. How the fuck did you see that on a CRT? On a fucking VHS.
We magnified it, smiley face.
The game wouldn't do that. It immediately does what we says it wouldn't do. Fucking hell. Why, you were riding in the car that day. What?
That's a bold claim.
Oh, he's going Super Saiyan.
Oh my god!
Fuck!
Ah!
Hit me with that organ. You've done well, boy, to make it this far. However, about your claim that I was riding in the car at that time. That's going to be mighty difficult to prove.
No, because in the reflection you could see this badge.
I didn't even see it. Oh my god.
I noticed it in the other mirror, you could see it.
Oh my god. How so? The Principality of Cadopia no longer exists. So naturally all records from that time period are no longer exist. That's illegal!
What?
That's not how that works at all. That is 100% not how that works. It's already erased all traces of them. Yeah, no, that's tampering. That's super illegal. Are we finished here, boy? The only weapon I have left in me now is the piece of footage. Oh my god,
See?
You're right, I can see it.
Yeah, it's there! I was like staring at that the whole time. I was like, where's that from?
What the? Sorry. Ambassador Alba? Yes, what is it? You were once an army man in service of Cadopia, and it was you who made the many missions you participated in successes, correct? Why the sudden backhanded praises, boy? Although, to be sure, the brilliant medals on my breast were awarded to me during the era of Cadopia. But now I am the only one who owns this particular medal. In that case, the only person it could be who is sitting in this car is you. How do you figure that? By the medal captured here in this footage. Reminds me of an episode of Psych where he proves that a guy killed him because of a shadow on the in the background of a footage. One of the best episodes of that show, by the way. Fucking Psych, such a good show. I love it.
Oh my god.
What? Bro, you need some lotion? You crack it out. Goddamn.
Oh, you cracking.
For this is the path I have chosen. No! You are the chosen one! I hate you! You were like a brother to me, Edgeworth! You've moved me with your devotions to this case, Mr. Edgeworth. Why is he taking such an arrogant stance with me? It's almost looking possible, isn't it? For the lot of you to have come this far. But it looks like I might just lose our little game this time.
You might lose the game this time. You don't get another round, Mr. Ambassador.
Is that a fact? Very well. I've decided to confess and admit my guilt.
You're going to confess?
And I will accept whatever punishment that may come as a result.
What the?
Regarding the mass 2 murder, I admit it. I did it out of self-defense.
No, this is too. There has to be someone else.
You're claiming it was justified self-defense? Damas 2 attacked me, and I felt that my life was in danger. If I hadn't done what I did, I might be the one you found dead instead of him.
What a pathetic performance. Also, let me shut my door. The dryer's going off, and it's squeaky.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I'm not giving you one!
Wow, Wow, you two really know how to laugh at the perfect times.
Thank you, Kay. If you really wish to claim it was self-defense, then we will need some evidence. It's always the evidence with you, isn't it? But that's what you require, I'll provide it. That man left a mark on me when he attacked. What? I don't particularly want to show it off, but this is proof that it was in self-defense. Why do you gotta do it like that? Why do you gotta reveal it like that? That's literally like how an evil bad guy reveals their tattoo. I'm an old man, and sometimes I don't pay enough attention when I should.
But the Mask 2 didn't have a single weapon on his body.
Hold on. It's nothing to get worked up over because I hid the weapon.
You hid it?
What? I'm sorry, but as you know, a murder is a murder, even if it's in self-defense. And I couldn't let it become public, seeing how I am an ambassador. This is the weapon you seek, my special bonsai trimming shears.
Ugh, it's covered in blood.
He was trembling quite badly during our struggle, but that's when he grabbed the shears that were sitting in my office and attacked. So you see, it was an act of self-defense.
Is he right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Since he has both a wound and the weapon that caused it, it's enough to declare it so.
No way!
On which reminds me, I guess there is still one more accusation I need to resolve. Smuggling and counterfeiting. Unfortunately, all of that is my secretary's doing. I had no knowledge of it. I had no knowledge it was going on. Who the fuck's your secretary?
Stop spewing nonsense. You're trying to throw my investigation under the bus in your desperation. If you want to get real honest, everything in this case can be connected to you. The murder of Damask 2 was done in self-defense? In my trials, no man escapes his crime alive.
Perhaps so, if you were my opponent in court. However, this is one very important fact that I think you must have forgotten.
We're not in court, bitch.
And what is that? Ah!
Ah! That's what you mean.
Oh my god, yeah! Diplomatic immunity! We can't
Extraterritoriality!
We can't take him to American court.
Oh my god.
That's right. This embassy sits on what is effectively Albastian soil. And so any trial that is to be held will be held in Alabast. Therefore, the crime I just admitted to will never be tried in your courts. Agent Lang, what is Interpol's stance on this?
Agents investigate, and that's our job.
Fuck!
The judgment of the people who have confessed to their crimes, that's the court's jobs.
And I've already confessed to all my crimes, Agent Lang. Furthermore, by the very nature of my position, I have full extraterritorial rights. Fuck me. These rights are effective, even on your country's soil. Therefore, no matter where a crime may take place, I will never stand trial in one of your courts.
That arrogance, and your expression. That's nothing like the face of someone who's ready to accept the consequences. Don't tell me you have your own country's judicial system eating right out of your hands.
These crimes you all speak so seriously of, to me, this has been nothing more than a game. You may chase me out of this embassy with your accusations, but it's no big deal. Albast has numerous other embassies in other countries around the world. All you would accomplish is you would change the backdrop to our little game. He literally is confessing to it right now.
Oh my god.
That is literally a hard confession in the part that is considered neutral territory. These two layers of protection that extraterritoriality proves. This is why he is one of those who cannot be brought to court. As you see now, don't you? I live in a whole different world than you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and fetch your eviction papers. Is there nothing we can do? We're making good time.
Oh my god.
Well, we gotta fucking get this guy then. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm
We gotta get this smug bastard.
Man, we're really gonna have to spend the next couple of hours proving this man's fucking stupid. 2:11 a.m. We spent a whole ass hour getting roasted by an old man.
I know.
I can't believe it, sir. Extraterritoriality. Yes, there is nothing we can really do about that. In the end, we didn't have enough authority to bring him to justice.
I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him.
I know.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sorry to skip out on you, but I've got some business to take care of.
Walks away with his hand in his pocket.
Like, we never did figure out what the fuck that guitar pick's for either.
Oh, no, listen. We got so much more shit. We're not even close to done.
I know. If we can't even give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist, then what the heck were the laws created for? What good are they?
Okay. I ask myself that question every day.
If the law can't help us, then I'll go as the Yatagarasu and take care of this myself.
Don't you dare. Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, that was a bit too harsh. I know how you feel, sir. We're trying to take on an ambassador after all. And he did tell us earlier to get out of the theater. This is kind of their country, I guess. But I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job. What am I going to do? Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack? Oh. Yeah!
Come on, everyone. We can't give up yet.
Okay.
I want you to think about something for a sec. We've never let up even for a second, and as long as we don't stop investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden here.
She's right!
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
We got a time limit! You're right, Kay. Very well, let us reopen the investigation and see what we can find. Come on, Kay.
Behind you.
Okay, then I'll go check out Babal a bit more, sir.
And I'll have something that I need to investigate further in Alabast.
Now then, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. Passion flowers data erased from my organizer. Oh my.
That's it. Only passion flowers.
Agitated. Okay.
You don't say.
We're starting with a piece of logic.
I wonder why.
There are two special circumstances that surrounded the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something,
Skip's gonna make you keep saying that word.
I know. I wish they just said diplomatic immunity. If something happens on Albastian soil, we are unable to legally prosecute him.
Cool. Sounds like embassies are the perfect place to steal whatever you want.
And murder Damas too, run a smuggling operation, and make a counterfeit bill, and make counterfeit bills apparently. If that isn't a fucking sentence and a half.
But I thought all the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Cochin in the ball.
Yes, he apparently used the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. But it's the same story over there anyway. The ball also has extraterritorial rights. Which brings me to my next point, the ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even in our own country.
Really?
No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial here.
I guess we really don't stand a chance, do we?
We might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights. flowers were sent by Global Studios.
Global Studios?
And that's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They've been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio is being remodeled.
Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right? What's its name?
You mean Miss Monkey?
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You have a really great memory.
Never underestimate my powers of recollection. You see anything suspicious? Hello, welcome to the Embassy of Alba. I'm sorry, but I don't really need to enter your country at this time. Right now, for a limited time here at the Babyliss Embassy, we're offering a very special experience, the Terrifying Fire Ashes Tour. So how about it? Shall I sign you up? We're fine, thanks.
Come look at the murder scene, everybody!
You guys want to look at some murders? I sure do like murder. This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave their bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Wait, is it just my imagination? Or is there something in this picture that I've seen before?
Oh god.
Is there a passion flower in there?
I don't think a passion flower. What have we seen
Appears to be
before?
a bouquet of Persian cyclamines and roses. Fucking fancy schmancy motherfucker.
Wow, you even know the exact species? I never would have figured you an expert on flowers.
It's all because of those flowers that old lady sends me every month. Just look at them. They sound like some sort of botanist. Or even worse, a horticulturist.
So, what exactly is this yellow flower here?
I'm one.
Wait, that's not a guitar pick.
It's a petal?
It's from the flower, whatever that flower is.
Oh my god, I see it too.
What? You don't know?
As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. But I feel as though I've seen the shape somewhere before.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh my god, you're right. It's straight up like a thing.
Yeah! Where that pick is from?
No, according to this, no.
No!
Huh.
But it makes sense.
You could have tried to humor me a little. Then what is it?
What else is it related to?
I don't know.
I don't know either. What?
Oh! Oh my god! He had a fucking knife in the flower basket.
Oh my god!
That's how it was transported.
Oh!
Babal's national symbol is the butterfly, and Alabast is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in the forest trick.
What are you mumbling to yourself about?
That's
Wait,
fucking...
what?
That's fucking rad. That's
my God.
really cool. That's really smart, too.
That is,
I actually
oh my god.
really like that. Yes, it's the handle that was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Cochin. The weapon that killed him was carried through the Theatrum Neutralis. And the very bouquet Ambassador Alba was carrying. That, oh my god. The flower motif. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing. That's what the pick is!
Oh, and take a look at the weapon itself. It's missing the exact same petal. That's what the pick is. Yeah!
Hold on. Let me look at the knife real quick to see if it's like exactly the same. Yeah, no, it's 100% the same. Yeah, like, look at that. Like, you can't really... Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is.
That's exactly it.
I'm guessing that's the only thing I need to get from that.
Yeah.
Just to check. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
That sly bastard.
Dinner's ready, Chelsea.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. I'll keep looking around. You go get some din-din.
Alright, thank you.
On the orders of Ambassador Alba, no one is allowed into Alabast. She's from Interpol, and I had the proper paperwork, so I was reluctant to hand the letter in. Sounds like Francisca's alright. Besides, if I didn't, that whip of hers. Yep, definitely Francisca. Alright. Can we go into the actual theater? No. What else is there to find here? I guess we just need to start talking to Kay, then. Rose was sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the Goodwill event. Even the Steel Samurai received some...
There was a false alarm. She thought something else was dinner, but it's not.
Oh, babe.
There's so many bouquets here. It's like a wedding ceremony.
I believe the flowers for those are for a slightly different reason.
Up 1 second.
What do you mean? This event is supposed to be like a wedding between Alabasta and Babal, right?
Okay, I'm good.
Actually, I believe they're more in a state of divorce. Okay, then. This event is supposed to be their remarriage ceremony.
Parker!
What?
I'm still here. I can voice her.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Fuck.
I don't know what the fuck these hot dogs are still here for.
We'll see in here in a minute. Logic. The renovations. I'm gonna talk to Kay first before I do anything. Yes.
Yes? We've come too far to give up. We must expose Ambassador Alba's misdeeds, Mr. Edgeworth.
God, I wish I had her positivity. Yes, of course.
And we've got to find a way to steal the truth and get it out there. For my father's sake.
Yes, and we will. The reason for Ambassador Alba's nervousness must still be here somewhere. Furthermore, I need to pin down exactly what happened in here. I'll start by thoroughly examining this room for any information I can.
Mr. Edgeworth, if we don't pay attention, Ambassador Alba's gonna get away.
Yes, I know.
Now hurry up and do that swing thing you always do.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? You don't? Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about. That thing you do.
Are you talking about logic?
Yes, that's it. So hurry up and let's swing already.
Alright. To be honest, it's been a bit hard to connect everything up until now just by looking. However, I should be able to piece things together if I take another look at my leads. Perhaps now is the time to use logic and reason my way to the truth. I don't feel like any of the things we have, though, is like... logic.
What are our logics again?
It's like... Can I show her anything to get more info?
Oh no. Look at this photograph.
Okay, look at this photograph. Every
time my logic makes me laugh. What are the logic pieces we have again? I can't remember.
It's like... I feel like we're missing one before we move on. Because it's... Alba, renovations, and counterfeiting.
Yeah. Can we go, like, outside to the courtyard?
No, there's, like... I can't go anywhere. This is, like, this is as far as I go. Oh, it's a backdrop they used at the Steel Samurai stage show today.
I love the climax of that show. Steel Samurai! Sushi Slice! That was the first time I'd seen that special move! But, well, the Gem and Ninja stage show's climax is much better, of course.
Oh, is that a fact? Are they about to do this right now? Listen, I like the Power Rangers way more. Fuck you!
That scene where you sang for Princess Mistula and gave her those hair sticks? I could totally feel the love there in my heart.
Perhaps the Gem and Ninja is more popular with female audiences. Fucking... You can see the Babalese Embassy, which is undergoing major renovations. From room expansions to garden upkeep, it looks like a lot of construction is going on.
Mr. Pelino said it was that all this work is really hard on him. He said that since Mr. Koshin passed away, that maybe I could work part-time for him.
She got really charming with that ambassador.
What can I say? I must have a good nose for money.
Anything else we can find?
Yeah,
I don't know why the VHS isn't like an option.
I don't know. Well, I guess we have to try and piece it together.
I wonder if she has anything to say about the crossbow. Okay, I don't think there's anything we can get from her. I get. Alright.
I think there's only like a couple, so it can't be that hard to piece it together. I think.
Renovations?
Probably.
No.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh!
Alright. We know the counterfeit bills are printed using the embassy's press, but the necessary materials such as the Babalese ink and paper must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovations had begun?
Well, he probably would have had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all.
So it's said that like Kay like copies people. Like, you know how when we first met her, she was like copying Edgeworth? I know that like she had it like from the very beginning, but I still like to think that she folds her arms like that just because Edgeworth does the same shit. That's a me thing. All right,
I can see
it's just one of those things that I seeing them both do it. It makes me think about it. I can't. I'm sorry if this is really tangenty all of a sudden, but I genuinely fucking love Kay and Edgeworth so much.
They're quite dynamic duo, the father and daughter.
Right. So we can assume. Yeah.
Phoenix has his daughter, Edgeworth has his.
I know, right? Right. So we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate and the bills disposal, and the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain? Alba?
Think.
It's the one person who's been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirators who is mopping up Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Cochin. I mean, that has to be it. There's nothing else we can investigate. Alright. The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation, the rotten treasure we may find. Hold on. Sorry, sinus is bad. Ugh.
No, you're fine.
I do a lot of talking. I have to, like, my sinuses get all, like, my throat is doing the moving, and it wants me to fucking... gross stuff, don't worry about it. The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation, the rotten treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin. Miss Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words at face value, then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed.
Then, you mean Ambassador Alba's the real killer?
What? Oh, sorry.
But I thought the two of them were friends.
Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship?
Oh, I get it. Was Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Polino to be ambassador after the reunification?
Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Alabast's Primaduck statue, because if they had it, they would have superiority.
Ooh. So Mr. Cochin hired the Mask 2 to go and steal it for him. But when Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin?
My thing that is still just like a gap in like evidence that we have right now. Were they working together? Like they have to. That's the only way this makes sense is if Alba and Cochin were working together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But they keep wording it like they weren't. It's just weird. I'm like still trying to figure out who all is in on this because it's like every time we turn a corner.
From what I understand, they used to work together from the smuggling ring, but I guess like Cochin was pushing.
You're in charge of the if he's in charge of the smuggling ring and you're in charge of the smuggling ring. And I'm in charge of the smuggling ring. Is there anyone else here who's in charge of the smuggling ring? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he saw as like betrayal for him trying to get someone else's like ambassador. I don't know.
I know there's just so much here.
Those two really were thinking no one but themselves. But the question now is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was an Alabast. And Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right?
Right, and that is what we must solve next. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed, a place where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet the Babalese Mr. Cochin. The place where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed the murder is...
The theater.
That's the only way that any of this makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Take that!
The only place that makes sense is here, at the Theatrum Neutralis.
What? Here?
What if the thing they moved across wasn't even the statues, it was a dead fucking body?
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny.
The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that both of them would have been in is here.
Well, if that's the case, then everything changes.
Oh yeah, we can take his ass to court!
The theater isn't actually Alabastian land. Well, that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has.
It makes logical sense, in which case it is a reason for us to investigate further.
So, what should we check out?
Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabast and Babal post-haste. Babal's records should be easy to obtain, however the problem will be Alabast's. I wonder if they will allow us to see their records despite the order to vacate.
Objection!
Thanks, Francisca!
Thanks, girl! I'm already one step ahead of you, Miles Edgeworth.
Francisca?
I have here the security footage from both Alabast and Babal. You would do well to take a look at its contents.
You move fast.
Try give me a sec. Von Karma strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on retreating like this. I took the liberty of looking over Babal's investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case.
Sorry about that earlier.
We won't be beaten.
Fuck yeah, we won't.
Because my cute little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he?
Please don't ever say that again. Hasn't she patronized me enough already for a lifetime? So this video contains footage from Alabast immigration screening area.
I really hope there's something in there that we can use.
Hopefully there's something in there we can use, just footage of him stabbing the other guy.
Stab, stab, stab.
Sorry we keep hijacking this fucking... Oh god, time is about to be important.
Oh god.
Bappy.
Bap.
Which minute's footage should I examine? 5:23. Why does the baby look so weird? Doesn't something about this lump's shape strike you as odd? It's how they move the other statue.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Isn't it supposed to be this shape?
No, there was clearly something odd about the bulge. If only we had the push card itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch.
Or even the body if he was murdered in there.
Well, but that's to the other side.
Yeah, okay.
And we're trying to figure out who killed Manny right now.
Okay. I hope it shows us something good.
Unless it's Damask's body and this whole shit is blown wide open.
Oh my god. Booey, there wasn't a single sign of suspicious person or anything.
That right there is the contradiction.
Huh? Did I miss something?
You didn't miss anything, because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Cochin entering his own country.
Oh!
Yeah, you're right!
But wasn't his body found in Babal?
It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Give us our health bar back. Let's fucking get this shit. What the fuck was that? Oh.
Oh my god.
Ambassador Alba! Although I had asked for your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth, actually I thought I should let you know that this theater sits on my country's soil. You've had your fun, and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you've even achieved a new high score. However, once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again. That's
You
not...
see, Edgeworth, I am a gamer.
That's not how video games work, fun fact. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done and it's game over. No.
Where do you think you're going at this time of night?
After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. So I'm heading to the airport now to return home. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it. Bah. Oh! Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Ambassador Alba? Ambassador Polino! Even just a teeny tiny bit of fun is fine with me. The already strained relationship between our countries is in a precarious situation, you know. Very well, if you insist. I will play just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that they'll get any farther. Ambassador Polino? Yeah, there's no way Polino did this. He's too nice of a guy. And if he is, I will be completely surprised. But it's very clear that from the beginning, he's been left in the dark on all of this.
Yeah, no, he's been left kind of in the dark a lot.
Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish for is the normalization of relationships between our two countries. But there's one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Now then, what is it that you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question?
What?
Don't fucking do... Okay. That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyway. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. Alright, come on. I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Ooh, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Frankly, I still don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was in Alabas the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babon. That is my alibi. So that is your alibi? That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Now then, now that we cleared that up, I appreciate if you would move out of my way. I said hold it! What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question. You did, but you still have yet to really answer my one question. What Until you tell us the truth, I will refuse to budge an inch from where I am standing. Very well. I'll play with you just a little longer.
Miles Edgeworth is my subordinate and representative of this country's prosecutors.
Don't fuck this up!
Get his ass!
Of course. That is something I've understood from the start.
That guy's the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
The goal of the first Yatagarasu was the capture of the smuggling ring's leader. My father and Uncle Bad. Their legacy will live on. Through me! So that's why we gotta catch him, okay?
We will. I promise. Now, Ambassador Alba, let's have it the truth now, shall we? No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same. Alright. We're gonna take a break here. Because it's very clear we're about to get to the end of this. And
yes.
I need a minute to, like, get something to eat. And, like, we're gonna BRB real quickly. Whenever we both get back, we're gonna finish this, okay?